What are you doing to that dog?
He was playing.
Do you want to get Francis's address?
If I could figure out how.
You just go to the channel.
Look,
You'll
Truck
find
and
it.
Review channel.
And then you can type it in.
Can I copy and paste?
Hey, Pro, Trucker Rudy, Rudish13, Anthony Blackbeard. Hello, everyone. How are y'all doing? Where is everyone today? Is anybody in the snow?
I got a dog hair. Hi. Let's see.
Hey, Food Mooch, how are you doing? I know it's snowing where you're at.
Do you remember what video it was?
Oh my goodness, that's terrible. He shouldn't. He was probably listening, right? Where are you at, Anthony? Everybody want to let me know where you're at? We're in Nebraska at Shoemakers right now, but it's snowing both sides of it. And I was wondering what the weather is like. It's only supposed to be 4 inches accumulation as far as I've seen. But another storm's following behind it through Wyoming. It's not hit yet, I don't believe. New Jersey. Oh, what's up with that?
Our new window roller don't have a stop on it, so it just keeps going.
I'm going to take it apart. Yeah, I think you got some snow coming your way. Keeping it trucking. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? If y'all don't know Keeping It Trucking, y'all go over there. I love that girl. Hey, real Mr. McCoy, how are you today? We were over in your country yesterday. I seen Mama was talking about that big coon. Hey, Mowgli. Shadow Wolf, how are you doing today? It's cold.
It's 35 here when I stopped just a couple minutes ago.
We had to get our motorcycle jackets out. It's that cold. And a neck gaiter and everything else.
He finally found him a neck gaiter. Okay, here we go.
Okay, we're gonna post. The girl's gonna post Francis's address. It's a P.O. box. Anybody that would like to send her any good wishes or a card or anything, I think she'd really appreciate that.
Picture your kid colored.
She's going through chemo and everything, and I know it's really hard on her and Ronald. Hey there, Ivan, how are you doing? Dos Vidania. It's Francis from Alabama, or Ronald from Alabama now. She's got...
Used to be Francis Reddish.
She's got the breast cancer, and this is her second time around, and she's having a really hard time. But she will post their P.O. box here in a minute. Mr. McCoy there, he's going through chemo right now also. But he's doing really good. I'm so proud of him. His spirits are up, and he ain't going to let this get him down at all. And his lady fair, that is a woman to be reckoned with, let me tell you now. She can run that equipment as good as any, probably better than any darn man. Well, warm at home is probably the best place to be right now. Trucking in the winter is no fun. You're a big boy, Mr. McCoy. Was that a boy coon that Mama was talking about yesterday, Mr. McCoy? She said it was a big one.
We like them coons.
Hey, Buster Tim, how are you doing?
We got coons at home that we watch on the cameras, and when we're there, one of them will come up and take food out of your hand, especially if you ain't been there for a while.
Food Mooch says it's raining in Bensenville, Arkansas. It's the weekend. Food Mooch is at home watching sitcoms and football games.
Shame on you, Food Mooch.
We're doing pretty good, Buster. Well, come on out here, Ivan. It's going to be a good one. Big Billy, are you running this weekend? Or are you at home? I hope she don't get eaten by the wildlife, Mr. McCoy. She's a heck of a lady. Y'all need to clone her. We need some more like her out here. I mean, yeah, I like a woman that can just get down in it with you, you know, and do what's got to be done. Oh, dude, you know I ain't got no eyes, Food Mooch. I'm old. Wait, you know, I'm like really old.
He's got glasses in every compartment and everywhere in the whole truck.
I got them everywhere. I keep a pair of glasses everywhere. We was just in Illinois this morning. I started out there on 55 at 5:30 this morning. Actually made a pretty good video out of it. Hey Smokey, how are you doing? Are you feeling better now? We're always silly. If we're not silly, we might as well just turn in our keys. You got that? There you go. There's Francis and Ronald's P.O. box right there. If y'all just want to drop them a card, we're going to send them some hats and some shiny rocks and stuff. They're really good folks. Really good folks. Feeling better, Smokey? Well, thank you, Pamela. We just, you know, there are some good people out here, and they, you know, everybody falls on hard times. Ah, you running from the bad weather, Smokey. I don't blame you one darn bit. Brass 13. Good copy. All right.
Did you say hi to CPAP?
CPAP, you're in the room. I didn't see you.
CPAP is
good to
here.
see you.
Hi.
Oh, it's I don't have their email address or anything, and they're a little bit older. I guess they have an email. But you could, you know,
they normally comment. You can.
They do comment on most videos, but I hadn't saw them in the last couple of days. And usually when Francis is doing, you know, going through the chemo and feeling really bad, they may not comment or something. But like I said, I just worry about them. I worry about everybody. I'm a worry wart.
She has actually requested prayers and stuff, so she appreciates all your prayers and all your good thoughts, and she would appreciate, I'm sure, cards and well wishes and your kids coloring her a picture.
Hello there, Farina Vincent. How are you today? Yeah, she's a praying lady, and you know, people that pray, we wanna send them some prayers and good vibes, right? Doing really great. In time, I'm pretty positive I'll probably switch over to the Kenworth. I'm not going to try to rush it unless Elizabeth here makes me.
Oh, now you went from the Good Ship Lollipop to Elizabeth. How come I never get to pick anything out?
I'm afraid she's going to have a heart attack or give me a heart attack. Elizabeth's the big one. You know what I'm talking about? No, you don't know what I'm talking about. Who did I just parrot, guys? Elizabeth, it's the big one. Y'all know who it was.
You just see, to people that don't know what I'm talking about.
Hello, Angela Bell. They do. They all know who that was. It was Red Skelton.
Is Small Fry on here? I bet he don't know.
Small Fry knows.
A TV watcher.
See, Fred, Real McCoy, he knows who Fred is. So does Pamela Frazier. They know their TV.
They just feel bad for you. They don't want you to think that.
Oh, we just wanted to send some, maybe a card. Just a card. You know, wishing them well and saying you're praying for them or something. We're not old. We are seasoned, Pamela. Don't you ever forget that. Seasoned. That's right.
Experienced.
We're perfect. We're perfect.
Oh my God. It's a good thing I got boots on, because it's going to get pretty deep in here.
Hey, somebody told me today, Sanford and Son, that's correct. They said, well, the girl is so smart. How come when you was broke down for that 10 days, she just didn't say, let's go rent a truck? Red Fox, that's right. And I just was wondering, why the heck didn't she tell me to go rent a truck? Because I think I would have done it.
A big truck?
While we were down for 10 days. Why didn't we just go rent a truck?
Because we were supposed... Have you ever been to the shop? Because we were going to be fixed 5 days before they said we were going to, before we were fixed.
That's right. Ivan, everybody in the room's not truckers.
Yeah, it was going to be, we were going to be down for like 4 days. And then, then it
snowstorm.
Into, oh, your part's stuck in the snowstorm somewhere because everybody's scared to drive in the
snowstorm. What's his daughter's name? Oh, look at her. She's over there. She's foundering. She's like a fish out of water.
Is it Jessica?
I don't know.
Hold on.
You'll have to look it up. Gary Everly. I must be real seasoned then. There's nothing wrong with being seasoned. Nothing wrong at all. Hey, Warwick Jones, how are you doing over there in Australia? Are you coming up on your spring right now? Diana Cephala. Is it Cephala?
I don't know.
Happy birthday, Diane Cephala.
26.
From us to you. Happy 26th birthday.
Moosh wants to know how the dogs are. You can hear this one.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. You can see he's testy as hell, but he's also been being real lovey and
he tried to bite
good.
him today for touching me. I was so proud of him.
He's never tried to bite me. That's my first experience with a dog bite. All right, Dwayne, are you guys doing pretty good over there in Alabama? I mean, in Georgia, Dwayne? I know your weather's better than this.
There's what Karen. Oh, can you see it over there? There's
what
I
can
Karen
show
Price
them
looks at. You may have to dim it down.
Oh, I don't know if I can show that. This is Karen Price's moose. I don't know if y'all can see him. I think she calls it Rosebud, but I thought it was pretty funny. She's got a moose hanging out beside her house. There you go. That's right. Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Throw me in there too.
Mooch says it's too bright.
I'm sorry. Quite a big moose. She's also got a Wolverine. We was wanting to run up there, but the snowstorm, they're getting 18 inches of snow right now.
Yeah, well, there's just 4 down here.
So we're not going to go up there.
Yes.
Big Rig CEO, thank you so much. You are the bomb. You guys check out Big Rig CEO there. I try to check out everybody. I love all these new people on here. I'm always learning. Looky there. There's my boy. It's the road less traveled.
Wait a minute. I was driving the other night.
Tell us your story.
I told him, because he was doing a live feed.
She
he was
told
driving
me.
At like 3 o'clock in the morning.
She did.
I told him to call you because you was going to be in Atlanta.
She did.
He drove a whole 100 freaking miles that day. Then the tire shredded, and it took him 10 hours to get it changed.
No, that wasn't it.
Yeah, that's it.
I didn't call because I made a spectacular video.
What does that have to do with calling?
It took me forever to make it. I mean,
Oh, so while you were waiting on the shop to repair the tire,
I was making a video.
He was making a video.
It took me like 6 hours to make that video.
Well, they probably understand that part because they don't.
It never takes me that. But
I
was trying to time the edits and everything, you know, to make it look really good, and I love it. It's just a beautiful video. It'll be mixed with our talkie talk on this video next Friday, which ain't nothing, right?
Hairless says it sounds like somebody's getting thrown under the bus with
I
Rick in the
did.
truck.
After
that, for 2 days, he drove 250 miles, and I drove 1,000 and some. So, you know.
But the music video, the standalone video, will be on my other channel. That's where I put the music videos now. It was just touching. It might have even brought a tear to my eye.
Oh, where's Gracie? She's in the back. What are you chewing on? Huh? She's chewed the buttons off my jackets before because she's not sweet and innocent.
Yeah.
Come here.
We didn't mind days off, really. Walter. But I didn't like getting in the, you know, little bit of trouble we had.
Pick her up a little bit.
Come here. Come here, girl.
She's like, I don't.
Shh. There, see, she's alive and good.
She was in the back chewing her, hopefully, a dog bone.
When did you get drunk, road less traveled? What Happy Pappy say?
I don't know. I gotta see what she's chewing on now.
Grace has got this thing about
she
napkins.
chewed the squeaker out of one of his toys. That's what
she loves napkins.
And tearing up the little dog's toys.
Oh, but you're down there in Florida, Happy Pappy. 71 degrees and rain and drippy on the weekends? Okay. Hell, you could probably even do NASCAR down there in the rain. Or anything else you so desire. You know, it's Florida.
Come on.
Oh, the road less traveled lost his service during the live feed. He was probably drunk during that live feed too.
What are they doing? Gary Everly, two-stroke, DD Diesel, and Big Cam.
I don't know how old they was when I started buying them, but I remember them too. I never did like that Big Cam 300 at all, though. It was always blowing front seals out. Not when I drove them, just when my drivers did. I'm still praying they'll bring back the M14. So is Charles Brandon there. He wants the M14 back too. 72 degrees in Arkansas. That's great.
Bradish says he's halfway hammered himself.
Well, I'm not going to be driving, and I wouldn't mind a drink, but I'm not going to get one because we're going into the snow, right? I got to watch the road.
If we have to back into some precarious place, he's going to be the one that backs into it. It's a park, not me.
Raul's got a, I don't know how to say that. Rail's got a pretty good thing going on over there, Dwayne. You might like that. Oh, he's got barbecue on the way. Oh, he wants Cat back. I'm sorry, Charles. I don't think Cat's ever coming back. They don't want to do it no more.
Food Mooch asked if the dogs are getting along.
This dog bullies this dog.
She like gets excited, and it bothers him. He wants it calm and nothing going on. And although she's camera shy, she actually is the rowdiest one. Oh yeah, look at those kisses.
Ain't she adorable?
She looks so innocent on there.
She's not innocent.
No, she's tore up coats of mine, chewing the buttons off and stuff.
We're in Nebraska right now. We're over here. Where are we at? At Crete, Nebraska. In Crete or whatever. You know, the Shoemakers. We're at Shoemakers, and we're gonna get jacked up on coffee and get out of here in just a second. When I was in line, I took Uber from the Petro, met my friends. But all you had to do was walk across the road to the Blue Flame. It's not a bad strip joint, and they got this girl in there with white boots up to her knees. That's, well, wait a minute. That was 15 years ago.
How do you know this?
That was 15 years ago. If she's still in there, you're in trouble. Yes, Boston sure are.
We just discovered. We just discovered.
What did you discover?
Uber and Uber Eats. When we were in the motel, Uber was half the price, actually less than half the price of a taxi.
Trucking America. Where's Bellevue at?
Bellevue, Nebraska.
You want to get together and swill some coffee? Is it snowing there?
Where, Bellevue?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know where it's at.
Big Billy did what? 15 years ago, I was just allowed in one of them places.
He's saying he's a baby and you're an old man.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying. As long as I'm not none of y'all's daddies.
Ivan says he's just east of you. Trucking America is down below Omaha.
Oh, Dwayne, I would love to go. And if we get there, believe me, I will call you up. I would just love that. More than anything, guys, I want to go to that midget wrestling, though. I think it would be wonderful. I think it would be great. And maybe that's... Is that discriminatory? I don't think so. They got to get paid, right? On a fruit run headed to Falls City, Nebraska. I'm west of you on Highway 6. Well, everybody, we got Trucking America and Ivan Hamill, Dos Vidonia, and everybody here in Nebraska. Anybody else going to drop by? Come on in.
I'm in Nebraska.
Dang. Love the Blue Flame. That's where I got a pic with Pinky. You mean like Pinky from Keeping It Truckin' 100? She's a baby doll. Connecticut. Tank driver Jerry is in Connecticut. You need to leave there, Jerry. Just pack up and live.
Charles Brent says, I figured I gotta check on your place. Somebody's trying to check on our place.
We had trespassers the other day, so we called the game warden out. We're gonna get them. They're trying to hunt our deer. Hey, Miss Lady, how are you doing?
Getting our coons.
I'm sorry, Miss Lady. You know that I get a little, you know.
She says the male ones are boring. They are, and most of the male dancers are gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but if you're a girl and you're going to strip club, it's just.
I guess I could be there, Smokey. You're pretty young. My oldest kid's 34, I think.
They're gonna start wanting child support now.
Yeah, hey, I'm no child support. All right, I done paid my dues. Now I'm taking care of dogs.
Jeff Beard says squirrel. That's right, squirrel.
Yeah. Yeah, the girl's flannel shirt is really lovely. I think green is her color. Apparently. I might dye her hair redder.
Tim used to be a bouncer at a strip club. I bet you had a good time, Tim.
Hey, I like those new poles they got where the poles actually spin. Have y'all seen those? If you haven't, just look them up.
For someone who claims you ain't been to the strip club in 15 years, you know an awful lot about them.
Okay, I watch Fragile Birds YouTube channel. She's this little skinny thing. I don't watch, not sexual or anything, right? I think those spinning poles that the strippers use nowadays need to be an Olympic sport. They really work hard on them, and I think they're just, it's poetry in motion, if that makes any kind of sense.
It doesn't make sense. You're just making up reasons why you can look at naked
Everybody
women.
give me a thumbs up if you think that.
Rose Traveled said no, Pink the porn star. He probably knows who Pink the porn star is too.
No, I haven't been to any porn in years. I've got you, baby.
Jeff wants to know, where's your beanie? Did you lose it again?
No, it's right there. Oh, I'm missing all these comments. They're not coming up for me.
Ivan says, I tried porn, but they gave me money to keep my clothes on, so I went to trucking.
There it is. I was going to go into porn when I was 18. I had my motorcycle all loaded up, and I was headed to L.A., and then this girl said I'm pregnant, so I became a daddy instead. Oh, you never heard of them? You got to look them up there, Miss Lady. The pole actually spins, so with the momentum of the girls, and so they hang on to them and do all these acrobatic stuff, and it's just very entertaining. Did our resolution do something funny there?
Smokey said, buy me a truck, Daddy. It'll be all right.
Get a team, become a team, and we can definitely talk.
Dwayne says that would look good on her. I'm glad my wife didn't watch your channel. Gary says us old men made the way for the younger bucks today.
Really? I never saw one until recently.
Tim says the spinning pole's about 30.
See? I haven't...
Baby, you are just not going to the classy strip clubs.
Maybe that's it. I never made it into any of the big hard rocking, places, except for the one up there in Syracuse, New York. That's a great club up there. I bet some of y'all been in that one in Syracuse, New York.
I wonder if you can make cotton candy on them poles.
I don't know. I bet they need to be disinfected regularly from all the sweat.
Look at little dog. Y'all can't see it, but little dog is standing on Grace's back. Did you see it? His feet are on her back, and he's standing on top of her.
He's dominant.
Just laying there.
He's a dominant critter.
He's a butthole.
He's
inconsiderate of her comfort.
She don't mind.
I went to one strip club back in the day, and the girl wanted to take me to the truck.
I bet she did. It was West Virginia. I mean, don't go to any in Missouri. How do we get on strip clubs? Just don't go to any in Missouri.
He's told me stories about going to ones in Missouri where the women were talking about their grandkids with no teeth. Where the women had no teeth, talking about their grandkids.
Now, I'm an equal opportunity employer. If you want to go there and work, it's cool. But I'm just saying, I don't want to go. But they still had some talent now. Work. It's a lot of work working in a strip club.
Dwayne says hi to Little Dog and Walter. Walter's been being pretty good.
I put Walter's coat on him today and took him out. And he peed. So well. He peed all over it. It was a mess. So okay, that one's not going to work for Walter. Oh, you've been to all of them. He's been to all of them in Missouri, probably.
Big Billy says yuck. Charles Brandt's laughing at you.
Hey, they had this one lady that would do like some, what do you call it when you like swing around on the pole? The pole that, like you're a trapeze artist going over north and south, head over heels, right? And then she'd fly out in the audience, land on her feet like a sumo wrestler. That lady had some muscles, but she still scared the hell out of me.
Ivan says he used to be a single mom supporter. Gary Everly wants to know, have you ever been... They're also all college students.
They're all at college, yes.
Have you ever been to the Block in Baltimore?
No.
Walter says, oops, about peeing on his clothes.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Newburgh, New York Strip Club by Pilot. Well, how did we get to talking? We're talking about snow. Now everybody's comparing strip club locations.
Is that the one up there by Syracuse, there, Road Less Traveled? Is that the one? Because it's by a Pilot, the one I'm talking about.
Jeff Beard says he paid a girl's way through college. Ha ha.
Oh, they always, yeah, you made you think they were single. You probably did pay some girls' way through college, but somebody's got to do it.
Ivan says not in North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Single. Redneck Heaven in Texas.
Okay. I don't know. I just know the one that was in by Syracuse, you had to leave the pilot and drive through a train yard and through some. You didn't. The taxi. No, the taxi cab didn't take me. I went over there in my truck. I actually woke up drunk and spent. I never spend money if I go to them places, but that night I spent $300 and felt really bad. I never spend no money on that kind of stuff. I'm cheap. I'll watch you get a dance.
There's something wrong with you.
We need to get away from the strip club, guys. Oh, but by the way, since we're on strip clubs, we need a book just like this one, and it have the strip clubs all in there. What exits they're at, if they have parking, what they cost. It's just saying. Wow. Well, that's how Europe was. There was stuff like that everywhere.
Happy Pappy says bye. He's got to have supper on the stove. Dwayne Sepulveda.
Bye, Happy Pappy. You have a good night.
Your own authority, look him up.
Hopefully, I won't have to ever go back and do that. Hopefully.
A block of Baltimore was 3 blocks of strip clubs.
I can't imagine. Well, I kind of can. I can imagine it with bars. There were some crazy ones like that in Europe. I mean, just whole roads of nothing but bars. 6-story buildings with bars. What's in my stripper bag? I've actually seen a couple of those, Miss Lady. They're quite entertaining.
I just don't have any clue what you're doing while I'm asleep, do I?
I have my YouTube preferences, too. It's not all just motorcycles, you know.
Apparently it's strippers that you say. It's not sexual.
It's not sexual. Women are like flowers. They're made to be looked at, watered, pruned, weeded, but not picked. Don't pick the flowers. Just look at them. All right, just
oh, my goodness.
Every once in a while, you might get a little poison ivy.
Ivan says it's research. You
That's right.
You don't get no poison ivy.
It's all research. Everything in life is research. Look where research got me. I did not get her out of a strip club. Nope, I didn't. What are you looking at me funny for?
I'm just plotting your demise.
You were talking about hemlocking me today.
No, you said hemlock. I did not bring up hemlock. But if you want to bring poisonous plants into it, we can feed you some bitter almonds.
No, it take too many of them.
Oh, no. Bitter almonds?
Yeah.
You know what bitter almonds? What tastes like bitter almonds?
Almonds. Strychnine or
cyanide.
Cyanide, yeah. Needs to do some checking on web page history. Oh, she don't know how to do that. I'm safe. I don't even get on the computer except for to edit you guys a video. I don't like the computer. I like my telephone.
He don't edit on there either. He edits on the telephone.
Right, I just put the end cards and stuff.
I'm on the computer doing our paperwork because we don't use the TransFlow inside or anything. We do it all on our own personal computers and stuff.
John Cappuccino, how are you doing, guy? Yeah, she's all about the computer.
And I don't want to be. You can do the paperwork.
And when I met her, she didn't even know what Facebook was. Ain't that amazing?
I did too, I think.
Well, you didn't know what YouTube was.
I didn't know what YouTube was.
You didn't know how to work any of that gadgetry.
I didn't.
I broadened your horizons.
And now I just use it to waste my time.
Hey, Speedy 9 Speed, how are you doing?
I do listen to books on there, though.
Charles, just go to iTunes or whatever and download you any of that free software. The Power Director is I like the Power Director. It's easy to use.
John Cappuccino says he's doing good.
See, Ivan says he uses Transmobile. Wait a minute, is that a program or is that something? We might be talking about two different things. Yeah, Power Director is really easy. As long as you don't delete anything out of your phone, it'll remain in Power Director. If once you delete it, it's gone. Unless you send it to the cloud, like I do.
Gary likes it when you're in the doghouse.
I'm in the doghouse a lot. Just before I turned this thing on, she gave me a finger. I couldn't believe it. And then she yacked her mouth like this here. And you know what's going to happen with that clip, right? I'm going to either speed it up to where she's going and put it in a video, or I'll slow it down. It'll be just as much fun either way.
You know what?
Okay.
We were supposed to get off at this exit, but I told him, do you want me to kill you? I told him to tell me where the exit was. And after I passed it, he said, oh, well, that's your exit.
Yeah, KinMaster's supposed to be good too. I mean, I think they all basically work the same. They just have a few different transitions and stuff. They're not all going to have the same thing. I'm getting kind of tired of my same old transitions, so maybe I'll switch it up. Yeah, I'm going to look at this. I'm going to run it both ways there, Dwayne, and see which way is funnier. He's always upset. He lives to be upset.
He growls. And actually, that may have been at that guy walking by, because he didn't like people walking by the truck. He's
territorial as hell. I love that dog. I'm okay that he's territorial, as long as he don't actually bite anybody with his
2 teeth.
They
meet,
right?
Though.
Yeah, they do meet. He's so good.
Actually, he's got 3 teeth. One of them don't meet to nothing. I don't know.
Where's it at? I haven't saw it.
He's got 1 in the back and 2 up here, doesn't he?
Oh, he's got these 2 little molars right here in the back on the bottom. But they're not good.
He's got some up here because he's bit me with them.
He's got 2 right there.
Yeah. So he's got 4 teeth.
Technically, he does.
Only 2 of them meet, though.
That's right, Midnight Rider. TRC's garden.
Come here. Oh my gosh. Don't growl, Walter.
She's trying to subvert the dog against me.
He growled at him earlier and started biting.
Your dogs are so cute, Dwayne. They're just cute. Both of them are cute as heck. And they were funny talking, wasn't they? I like doing that. Oh, Gracie. Well, we probably better get ready to head up out of here.
Did we ever get the weather in the direction we're going?
It's supposed to get...
Or did we get distracted when someone mentioned strip clubs?
Thank you, Gary. We enjoy... This is just... We have a blast making these videos. And it's just a fun hobby. It was. I keep playing. You keep playing them. That's good. But the girl's going to be driving until midnight. If it gets hairy, I'm going to shut her down. Send away, Mr. Cappuccino. Send away. Hey. She antagonizes him.
He is growling at whoever's over there.
Oh, you putting another music video together, Speedy? I really enjoy doing those.
I am not antagonizing him right now.
I really need to, Charles. I really want to. The girl hasn't been so much help lately.
Doing what?
Y'all tell her to help me make the P-Mail Chronicles. Come on, girl.
You know what? No.
Come on.
I want to pull your hair right now. Don't be blaming stuff on me. I want to make the Cat
What is that,
Chronicles.
Mr. Cappuccino? She's going to make the Cat Chronicles too, but we got to get back on the dog stuff. I think they're hilarious. Oh, a pirate hat?
It's got a skull and
Well, it's got a
crossbones
skull and crossbones on it. Hairless found me one with a peace thing on it, and it's green. I like the color green better. I think red makes me look like a hooker. See, Charles said pretty please. He likes those. Jedi driver trainer, how are you doing? Oh, yeah, that's it. Jedi. No, it's not a pirate hat. It's a kid's hat, all right? I got it from the kids section.
He ain't growling at you, Walter. Calm down.
I hear you there, Mr. Cappuccino. Hey, you could probably rock it there. I don't think you've got a big melon head either, do you, there, Road Less Traveled?
He thinks I have a big melon head.
It just looks like a melon head because I think you got some little Scottish there in your forehead. You got a big bumper.
I thought you said I had Irish.
It could... Close enough. They're like cousins in the same, you know.
You're from Kentucky. You're cousins. It's close enough.
Right. We can throw rocks at each other. Why, thank you, Jedi Trainer. Share us with your students. We'll be happy to indoctrinate them into our stupidity also.
You speak for yourself.
Bye, Ivan. You be safe and stay in over there tonight in case it gets bad. Unless you just really got to go out to the liquor joint or something, I understand. Just saying, all right? But we better go, guys. It's she's gonna be driving, and I don't want her running too late, because I ain't gonna stay awake all night. Thanks, John. I got a big. You don't look like your head's that big. Look, we ain't talking about you swinging now.
Now, you know what? All this time, he's made fun of me and told me that I have a big head.
See, look, Sylvia Wald's in Nebraska, too.
When we
Bye, Miss Lady.
tried on motorcycle helmets, he has an extra large, and I have a large.
Yes, you do.
Ha, ha, ha.
Yes, you do. All right, guys. Look, y'all be safe. We're going to do another live tomorrow, probably from a stuck snowstorm with a wall of trucks up and down I-80, all right?
Probably.
Maybe we can feed them MREs or something, all right?
We ain't giving all our food away.
We'll give them dog food. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. We love y'all, and y'all have a great night. Peace out and be safe.